Hey, what's up, guys? So we got a very nice matchup with Valor this time around. Um, I was really looking forward for a matchup with either Valor or Superior, but uh, most of you probably know that they're actually merging. So two of the top 20 alliances are merging to form a super team. So after the last update, you were able, like, I think they opened up global for pretty much everyone, I would guess. So I was looking at all the different alliances, like, like I think they had like top 100 listed. I think I counted like less than 20 um, alliances that were, like about 7 million total power, team power. Or, if you include some like, that they're like, 6.8 mil or something, so they were definitely less than 20. So, those two guys are definitely up there. So I think they were both top 20 alliances. So yeah, this is probably going to be the last time we'll be able to hang with them. But yeah, I really enjoy this war. So I actually checked just now. Like, I think there are three. What I would call super alliances now. Elements. I think they somehow talked Nihi into joining. So now they're like, I don't know. They're like the mod team, I guess. I think three of the mods on the official Discord server are there. So I think they're like at pretty high, like 8 million, like 3 or something. And then Pantheon, T-list alliance. I think they renamed into Zenith, and they're like pretty high too. And then you have the new Valor. I think they're like 8.3 or something million. So yeah, those are the three super alliances now. And and I think there's also Vigilant, I think, or whatever their name is. They're also like 8.2 or 8.3 million. So four super alliances. That would be fun. Like, I think Elements and Pantheon are 1-2 right now. So that should be a really good matchup if they're matched up with against each other. I mean, pretty much them against anyone else, it's gonna be a slaughter. So yeah, I don't know. So I mean, like these four are probably just gonna have like maybe one or two fun matchups every season. So it might get boring for them, but I don't know. I think there are still about 10 or 12 teams in the 7 millions, like low 7. So we should still get some good matchups. So anyway, this first team, I think this guy has been away from the game. So this is actually probably his one of his attacking teams. He just got auto deployed. So I just went in with the green to take advantage of that. I mean, he's really high power and stuff, but like it's really not like a super tough team to take out. But Palmera, like, she's really tough on defense. You kind of have to bring like at least one good sniper to try to take her out, because with her damage reduction buff, if you're not taking her out with the first hit, like if you're not doing a chunk damage off that first hit, it's just gonna like the damage significantly reduces, and it's not fun. This next one, this guy, this is probably, like, in my opinion at least, their toughest defense. He's got a great setup. Kudos to this guy, whoever he is. If he has Cursed Soul, I think he should put it on what's her name, Irelia, and that will make it really tough, I think. Because I mean, this setup is basically like a light tower plus like shields, in Rune Shield. And I went in with I was thinking that I think I messed up a little bit, but I don't think I can take him one shot anyway with this team. I went in with like my purple team. I probably should have taken Mary out of it, and put in some healing, because like like I was checking out this team, like I realized that it's gonna be tough because how much shielding he has, but like I thought I can get a nice board and just get going before like the shields start to to become a problem. So, and I think like to take this team, you really need something like a heavy sniper to reduce a lot of the shield, and then some hit alls like Mary and Morella, and then you need to get lucky with the board. Maybe use someone like Hightoll or like Alden or something to flip the board and then charge up your sniper again. In my case would be Idritha, and then hopefully at that time the rune shield's gone, and then you can do some damage. I think I credit Napala for this kind of tactic. I mean he did it with he showed it to me before anyway. I initially tried to target what's his name, Elmist, because I had a sense that he's going to be the toughest to take out, and then I realized that my pro team is not going to do much to Elmist, so I quickly switched to Irelia, because I noticed that she didn't have any shield weapon on. What makes Elmist tough is I think he has a +3 Elmist, so he's getting mana on damage, and he's getting shield when or maybe not +3. I think it's I'm thinking of Snafe. Snafe is getting like I think his Awaken is giving him mana on damage or something, and then he's also getting shield when mana's full. So yeah, like this is a really good setup. I like it. So I kind of got into the problem that you you tend to get into with Rune Shield if you don't have the damage to get through everything, which is the like over time the damage is gonna ramp up, and then their shields is still gonna help because the shield preserves the Rune Shield, so they're always getting the like I think it's 80% damage reduction. Whereas I couldn't maintain my shield, so I'm taking more damage essentially. So I think I have a chance here. But I just couldn't eat through that shield. I was trying to target Snafe, and then I just couldn't do it right here. So I went with. I probably should have hit Midas first, and then use my multi-hits, because like that single snipe is gonna actually take a big chunk out of the Rune Shield. But yeah, it's like minor mistakes here and there. And I think like at the end I didn't take this team out with one hit, and I left a pretty nasty clean job too, because it's I think I left Elmist and Midas with almost full HP. So yeah, I forgot who ended up cleaning, but yeah, apologies to I think it was so anyway, but just not a good thing on my part. So I mean at this point it's basically a grind. Like had I if I were able to get like a better board here and keep Midas up, so basically refresh my shield, I might be able to hang a little longer, but I didn't like, and I didn't have a cleanser to get rid of the mana generation slowdown from the survivor. So that's pretty much end of me. So now I'm just like trying to focus on Survivor. I probably shouldn't have popped that diamond there. Yeah, because all my heroes were almost charged fully anyway. I should have just, taken like a 3-match and used the diamond on the next hit. But anyway, I had enough to take out Survivor here. But like at this point, I knew that it's gonna be really difficult to take out Midas, because I think his Midas also had the Angel's Headstone or whatever it's called. So he's also getting shield replenished, and I lost the key hero that I need to make this team work, which is Idritha, because she's the only, and Midas as well, but Idritha, she does like some insane damage. So at this point I'm like, okay, I'm probably done. So good thing is he didn't have a healer. So I mean, had he put a healer on this team, I probably would flee at this point, because I wouldn't be able to get through his shield, and I don't want him to heal further. So, but because he didn't have a healer, I'm like, just keep going. Yeah, because like if I use my stones to ghost or whatever, if I ghost my stones, then his Elmis is going to charge, and then he's going to get more shield, which makes it harder to take him out. So that's why I'm just focusing on Midas. I mean, not Midas, Malford. And yeah, Malford is not a easy target to take out, especially if you don't have a sniper to do some significant chunk damage. But yeah, this is really tough defense. I think I said it many times. The only thing I would change is to give Aurelia some kind of protection with shield. So like Curse Soul or something, because she went down like pretty fast, as you saw here. Because I think she had a tower or a guardian tower or whatever it's called. I think he wanted to do some damage, but it gets annoying, when you have shields, so that you can't really take her out. So, but yeah, anyway. So this is it for me pretty soon, I think. Lost Midas, and I think I went out for a few more turns just to just try to do a little more damage, but not really. So yeah, my only chance is to actually cast Mary Special and then try to do some stone damage. But the stone damage is not much anyway here. Yeah, speaking of stone damage, I'm trying to work on some damage calculation. Just try to figure out how the damage is, like how you calculate damage based on your attack and their defense and stuff. Because like once you understand that, then it becomes easy. Like you realize, like you can pretty much figure out before you go in, like if your team is going to work out or not. So, and then I'll probably work with Napaula, my alliance mate. He's the real math whiz. So I think the hard part is getting the skill damage, because I think there are things in there that I kind of looked into a little bit, but it still puzzles me somewhat. I still play Empires and Puzzles, not as much, but I still go in and do wars and stuff. So there are some people who worked on damage calculations for Empires and Puzzles, and I think that's a really good starting point for us. But I think the stone damage is not quite the same, because I've been looking at just like Titan damage and stuff. I think it's fairly linear in terms of thing, but that's just eyeballing it. So I will definitely collect some data and then see how it goes. But I think the skill damage part is going to be tricky. So I think that works a lot like how he does in Empires and Puzzles. because I think they definitely use some kind of, if not power function. I mean, it definitely ramps up really quick because I mean, you see some insane damage from Idritha. So yeah, it's not. It's definitely not linear like the stone damage. So anyway, yeah, like if any of you guys interested, just I'll leave my Discord information in the description, and then yeah, reach out. Like we can collaborate and then figure something out. Because I think the hardest part is to collect like all the data, and then like once you have the data, it's pretty easy to just put it in and then figure it out. So this team, I think this team, like we were talking about it. This team, we thought that it's pretty easy to use. I think Nepal used, he actually went first. He used the same team because we were talking about it, and then yeah, we thought this team is a pretty good counter for this defense, and it worked out that way too. So, because I mean, the one thing with Irelia, she's annoying to, like, if you take reds, but if you go with Jane, like a lot of the time she's just gonna heal you, and especially with Bedivere and Jane, like I can pretty much always get like some kind of shared damage up, and I left Colette and Garabeth outside because I know Garabeth, if I get her going, then she's dodging, and then chances are she's not taking full damage. And my Colette has I think I got her to +3, so she has the she can survive the first death blow. So I leave those two out there. So it worked out. So this next team I took on with my blues, and I saved Palmyra for my next team, which is Palmyra and Sigmund Ranger team. I put in Wanda here because I tried this team with something like this before against a Melfort, and I had Lion in there, and then he just didn't provide enough damage to take out Melfort. So and with the most recent update, Wanda is in the hero shop. So yeah, I think I got her to like +2 or +3 at this point. So she does pretty good damage, big chunks. Yeah, I kind of went around Melfort and just got rid of those reds in the back or in the middle, and I think I went after Irelia after this, or maybe Melfort. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I probably took out Irelia with Irelia. She's almost there. And I think she got a shield because she, I think it's when she's fully charged or something. So I probably could have saved Aaliyah there, but I just wanted to take the chance to, to summon some stones that I can hit Irelia there. And I got pretty lucky that, it did. Yeah, so at this point, what's his name? Fu Peng? Or Penfu, whatever. Yeah, I can't remember the order, but he's not a threat. Like, I'm not even worried about him because he doesn't do anything for this team. And so now just trying to eat through the shield from Melfort. And yeah, Wanda, she definitely helped a lot. I think I was looking at, what happens if I pop the red diamond. Is that going to be a better match, or But I ended up just taking the 4. So I made the I gotta stop calling it a diamond. So we match 4 as a diamond for this game because I'm so used to talking about diamonds in comparison puzzles. So So anyway, so I don't know what. So I guess the diamond here is like a hex star of some sort. But yeah, um, so yeah, one that definitely helped me get through Melfor here, and I think his Melfor has the survival things too. So it's like a +1 at least. So I got through this team, and then I think the next one I went to, I forgot which one. Yeah, I mean at this point it was looking very likely because I think like they're still doing their merge talks and stuff, so they weren't. I don't think they were planning as hard, but I think I think even if they planned really well, I think we had a good chance to win this one. Like, it would probably be a lot closer. So I mean, we got to win this one because I don't think we're winning against them anytime soon after this. So I took my yellow team. Yeah, with the addition of Zeus and Staff of NAYA, like yellow team. Very good, very good. This team has Jane in the back, so I put in Reginald just to, have someone to put in a scurvy or something, so that they might not heal all the time. And his scurvy is like so inconsistent. I think it's only 25% chance. So I mean, it's those odds are not great. So I went Agatha first to get the boost on all the NAYA Church heroes, and then I probably shouldn't have hit Palmera because she has the damage reduction there, but I didn't want to hit Jane either because she's not much of a threat once you have scurvy on there. So I kind of just need to, at this point it was just really trying to get the next big hit on Palmera before it's too late. And I think it's, I'm not even sure I have any shield clear here. I can't really get rid of the shield. I think Zeus hits 4. And then Agatha hits 2, and then Reginald hits 4, I think. So I think those heroes can clear the shield. But once you clear the shield, Palmera has the damage reduction stacked to 3 probably. So that's really annoying. I think there's a good chance that they will make her damage reduction buff dispellable. That's just my guess. I don't, I obviously I don't know, but I think if you make that dispellable, she's not going to be as great on defense anymore. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know if that's fair though. Because the reason people, I know a lot of people pull to get. I don't know a lot. I know a couple. I won't name them, but. They went to pull +5 on her, so because knowing how great she's going to be on defense. I only got her +2 or 3. I think I got +3. I think +3, but yeah, I didn't go for anything. Yeah, she's super annoying on defense. So yeah, if you just observe, if you see a lot of Palmera, the Survivor, and Malfort on defense, you'll see they are very likely to be the last man or woman standing. Just great defensive heroes. I'm trying to think if there are any other ones. Yeah, don't really, nothing, yeah, I don't have anyone else to just pop out for me right now. But Yeah, those three are very common. You see them as the final hero standing. Yeah, like right now I'm just like trying to get rid of Jane so that I can focus on reducing shield, and I don't have to worry about like the heal or sheer damage. The sheer damage definitely helps clearing the shield and all, but I do want to get rid of her first. Okay, so there goes the shield from Palmera. Yeah, I think this is my chance to get rid of Jane here, and I did. So I think it's gonna be Palmera next. Yeah, like at one point I was super worried about running out of time for this one, because it's like I'm obviously I'm hoping for like the damage to ramp up right now, so that I don't know why I made a hit there. Oh, I think because I think I was thinking that I should just go for the hit there, so I can recharge them again, because I think I was gonna pop the diamond or something, or not the diamond, the star. So yeah, so got rid of the room shield, and I think luckily I had a lot of like damage amplification. This has got to be at least like like 1.5 times or something. So now let's just try to get through the Malfort. Yeah, like I said, like Malfort, last man standing. Yeah, and I think a lot has to do with people just target him last mostly, because I think they know, he doesn't do much damage, but he gets annoying in terms of survivability. So, but yeah, I think this one like went to the last minute, maybe the last 2 minutes, because I think the damage definitely ramped up for me, and I was getting rid of the shield. Yeah, Melfor with his exclusive is definitely annoying, because like anytime you stack a color, you're gonna probably have like a stone generator, right? So you generate stone, and then he's gonna charge up his shield, makes him extra annoying. Yeah, I think this round is probably maybe next round. I need Reginald. So now I got everyone charged. I think I went for the multi-hitters first. I probably should have fired Jacob just to do a chunk damage. Yeah, and then he does the he survives the death blow. Yeah, like that's the thing with like fighting against these better alliances, or I shouldn't say better, tougher alliances. You just pretty much assume that every Malfort is +1 at least. So down to my final flag, and I think I went after that team. Yeah, this team with my Ranger team, or mostly Ranger team. And I think this was in Kaleidoscope, if I remember correctly. So I got super lucky with the random buffs, or debuffs, I guess. At least that's what I remember. And then, yeah. I went in without even doing a NAYA weapon, because I figured that with 60% mana I can get at least one match to get Lynn going, and then Sigmund. I think I went for it here because I had the attack up buff, and I'm like, ah. I was hoping for a bigger hit than that, but that's okay. So now I'm kind of looking for a red match. definitely want to get rid of Isadora before the damage share. But you know, this team is great because Ranger team, you have 2 dispels, and I put Fabula in there because she can cleanse. Because I learned my lesson. I want to cleanse the Survivor mana generation thing. So I'm pretty close to getting rid of Isadora there. Yeah, I went with Lynn first just to. I want to, you know, just to check to see if I can get rid of her. If I can, then I can save the bigger hits for someone else. I think Leah actually survived here, yeah. But those stones got her. So now, you know, now I'm not too worried about the rest of them. And I think I was able to get rid of Sea Light here. So now it's just, you know, the 2 Light Tower heroes, the 2 with the highest survivability. And I think it got pretty iffy here because the Survivor was able to take out Sigmund, I believe, before I got rid of him, I think. And then I had to rely on some really, really lucky buffs to win. Yeah, I don't know if... yeah, I haven't played in Kaleidoscope much because I kind of like the randomness. I think it's a fun battlefield to play in. But you know, I don't see a lot of people putting their defense in Kaleidoscope. But I think that this upcoming war, I put my in Kaleidoscope. It's kind of a mismatch, so I get to try some different things. Yeah, that was a pretty sick hit. I think I had like some crit buffs and attack up buffs. Yeah, it's just crazy hits. So anyway, I think this is pretty much it. He has the... Oh yeah, he gets to survive 1 turn, and then I got him. Yep, and yeah, so I think we played a great war, and I hope it was fun for everyone. And shout out to Huntsman for coordinating all the hits. And I think I was just going through our defenses. I mean, it doesn't look as tough as theirs, but some of them actually give them some trouble, I think. And oh yeah, and huge shout out to Jade. Pitched the perfect game. Anyway, thanks for watching.